Hello my friends, Amy Esther here, and in today's video we are doing a casual Q&A. I'm going to share with you the answers to the questions that you guys have asked me. I did a Q&A a few weeks ago and I had so many questions, I barely got to half of them, and so I have, seriously, so many questions. I have like 3 pages here we need to get through. We're going to do our best. I'm going to try not to talk too much, but I probably will. We probably won't get through very many, but I will try to do these more often so we get your questions answered. And you guys, there's an airplane going over my house, but I'm just going to keep going because I only have a certain amount of time in the day. We're going to talk about this to film, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But I'm sorry that there's an airplane. There might be a few going by. That's just part of my life and filming. There's always something going on, so sorry about that. But let's get all of your questions answered today. And if you don't know who I am, I have several chronic illnesses. I'm just going to assume from now on that you know who I am, maybe a little bit about my chronic illnesses. If you don't, I would suggest checking out my channel, looking at a few videos so that you know who I am before you watch this, because I'm just going to kind of dive in. So let's go. Alright, so let's start with a holiday question because it's the holidays, and let's just get in the holiday spirit, you guys. So somebody asked, how do you handle the holidays, food, activities, family, all the things? The main thing I would say is don't set your expectations so high. I think a lot of times when it comes to holidays, we expect to have this perfect holiday, have our house decorated perfectly, and we expect to just have a lot of fun and family activities and go ice skating and eat lots of yummy food and do lots of things. But I've learned to let my expectations down a little bit lower, especially this year, you guys. I feel like everyone's got to let their expectations down because we are in a pandemic and holidays will be very different. But for me, honestly, they're not going to be that much different than they normally are because I'm chronically ill. I have a hard time going out anyway. I get sick all the time. I can't really eat a lot. So, you know, it probably won't change me that much. But set your expectations lower. So something that I did is just simplify everything. I simplified my decorations. Like this, the only decoration in this room. I have a tree, I have some stockings, and I have a picture of an LDS temple in the winter time and a nativity set. That is the extent of my Christmas decorations. I'm actually doing this huge whole house declutter, minimizing. In fact, if you look here in the corner, can you see it? Oh, nope, I'm sitting right in front of it. No, there we are, right there. Okay, right behind me, there is a huge pile of crap because I'm getting rid of a bunch of crap, and one of those was decluttering my Christmas stuff. I decided I'd rather go more simple. I'd rather enjoy the holidays resting and seeing a few beautiful things like my tree and whatnot, but not going crazy overboard. So I have a whole video coming so soon. I'm so excited. Probably be a couple videos. Decluttering, minimizing my house, you guys. You'll blow your mind how much stuff we are getting rid of. It's crazy. So there's that. Also, set your expectations lower for your family. They are not going to understand. I will make a video soon. So many questions. I have a video for friends and family to watch about how to handle people with chronic illness, and as well as some videos about how you as a person who has a chronic illness can handle friends and family. So those will be coming out. But for now, just set your expectations lower for your family. You might tell them, I can eat this and this and this. I can't eat this and this and this. And they might do the exact opposite. And they might say, yeah, we have food you can eat. And then you get there and there's nothing. So what I do is I set my expectations very low. I don't plan, these airplanes, you guys, I'm so sorry, but I only have so much nap time and we got to get through this. In fact, I actually filmed this yesterday, and long story short, the video turned out terrible and I have to redo it. So here we are again, and I just can't do this anymore. Guys, we're gonna talk about this in a minute. I'm just a little stressed out right now. Okay, focusing. Expectations with family. Just don't expect them to cater to you. Don't expect them to do it right. I just expect people to do it wrong. Whether it comes to living with chronic illness or being a mom or whatever, I expect everyone else to do it wrong because they are not me. So even if I leave my kids with my husband, he's still gonna do it wrong because he's not me. So I don't expect people to be me. I don't expect people to do things the exact way that I think they should be done, because they never will, because they're not me. And if everyone in the world was me, we would have a really terrible world. So I don't want that. I don't want people to be me. I want them to be them. And I just don't set my expectations too high. And I always have a plan B. So for example, if they have an activity, I always have a plan B on if I can't attend the activity. If they're like, we're going ice skating, I'll be like, bummer, not going. Plan B, I am going to read today. I don't know. I never get time to read. I don't know why I think that's a thing, because I have 2 children. But anyway, I might have a plan B for an activity, whether it's asking them for a plan B, saying, hey, I actually don't think I would feel very good if I went ice skating. What if we instead did X or Y or Z, right? And then they might say, no, we still want to go ice skating. They'd be like, okay, bummer, I won't be there, but I'll see you on the next activity if I am available. But I don't let it get to me. I don't let it get me down if they decide to do something I can't do, if they get upset that I can't do it or I don't want to do it, whether it's for chronic illness or not. There are some things that I'm just like not really that into when it comes to the holidays. And so I just say no. So you need to learn to say no and set those expectations really low. Give yourself a plan B. Maybe it's that you have a plan B for food. You bring yourself some extra food just in case they don't have anything for you. Those kind of things. That was a lot. Okay. Oh man, we are not going to get through very many of these. Okay. Anxiety. So many questions about anxiety, and I mentioned in my last Q&A, I do have whole videos coming out, so I'm going to save most of these questions for those videos, but I wanted to answer one specific one that has to do with what I'm doing right now, which is filming YouTube videos. Someone asked me, how do you put out content on the internet with anxiety? And actually I have another question here somewhere about YouTube channel, so I'm just going to answer those real fast. So I shouldn't say fast because I talk too much, but anyway, so I get so anxious every time I put out a video. When I am filming and that sounded weird. When I am filming and when I'm in editing, I am in the zone. I'm just kind of zoning out. I ramble sometimes, I talk too much, but I'm in the zone and I'm just talking and I'm expressing my feelings. I'm enjoying the process. And then when I edit, I'm just kind of, whoa, sorry, I have a crock pot going and it just made a super weird sound. Okay. Anyways, I am focusing, you guys. We're gonna focus. So hard for me. But when I'm filming and editing, I'm just kind of in the zone. I'm not really thinking about posting it on the internet. And then what I do is I schedule all my videos. So most of my videos I film in advance. I try to be 2 weeks ahead. Unless I do something like this, it's a Q&A or a vlog, something that kind of just makes more sense to be in real time. I'll put those ones up right after I finish them. But I always have at least 2 weeks of videos ready, scheduled on my channel. And then if I want to create something like this, I just move everything else back to the next spot in my cycle of videos, if that makes sense. So this one's going up Thursday, which means the video I had scheduled for Thursday is moving to Monday, and I just move it back. And that works really good for me because then I'm not stressed about getting content out for you. I always have content out. However, right now at this moment, I am the most behind I've ever been because I'm trying to figure out this new schedule with 2 kids, but I think we're gonna get it figured out. Don't worry, I won't miss any uploads, but I'm just very kind of perfectionist about my uploads. I don't want to miss any, so I'm always ahead. And because of that, it actually helps my anxiety because I don't just finish a video and then press launch and it's up on the internet. I schedule it and then I don't think about it. So this video I'm filming right now on a Tuesday, it's going up on Thursday. So I will schedule it after I finish editing it, and it will be Thursday at 7 a.m. It will launch and you guys will see it, but I don't even think about it being launched. Now, of course, I know if it's someone mentions it like, oh, it's Thursday, you had a new video. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. But I'm not sitting there stressing about the video because if I think about the video, if I watch it, if I do anything thinking about the video that just went up, I get embarrassed. I get a lot of anxiety. I think that was the worst video that anyone's ever made. Why did I put that on the internet? Why did I say that? Why did I not say that? I can go on and on and on. And so I've just found that if I don't watch my videos, I don't think about it, I schedule them, and I just let them be posted. Sometimes I will even wait a day to respond to comments just because it makes me anxious to think about this video that I produced. And so that's how I do it, is I get super anxious if I think about it, so I don't think about it. I especially don't watch videos from like a year ago from now because, oh, they are cringy. They are so cringy. I watched one on accident once. Not an accident, I mean, I clicked on it, but I watched it because I was gonna redo this one video. I was like, oh, I wonder if I had any good advice when I did this other video, and oh my gosh, it was so cringy. The sound and the quality, it was so bad. But I'm sure I'm gonna say the same thing about this video a month from now. So point is, I don't even look at it. So that's how I deal with the anxiety there. But I still post videos because I love it. I enjoy it. I love the creation process. I just don't love the anxiety that comes along with it. So I just let myself be anxious. If it happens, I allow the anxiety, but I try not to think about it, basically. So that's how I deal with it. And then my other question was, how do I keep up with YouTube? And I actually get this question so much, so I probably answered it before, but I just keep getting it. So if you're new here or you're old here, you've been here before, maybe you've already heard this, you can skip ahead. But I keep up with YouTube, one, by always being ahead. That way it's not Wednesday night and I have videos that I wanted to put up Thursday and I'm stressing because I can't finish it because I'm sick and I'm having a bad day and then I don't get my uploads done. I like to hit all of my uploads, and so my minimum is 2 a week. I used to do 3 a week, and I'm hoping to get back to that within the next year once I have a baby who is 3 months old, so we're still kind of getting the schedules and all that worked out. So once I can get back on a good schedule of working on YouTube, I would like to get back to 3 videos a week. But anyway, point is, I do 2 a week, and I just do what I can manage, and then I always stay 2 weeks ahead, so if I have a bad day, no big deal, I can pick up on it tomorrow. I also have a productivity course where I teach you how I get all of this stuff done while still taking care of my health and letting myself have bad days and bad moments and all of those things. I will link it down below if you are interested, but that's really how I do it. I mean, that's where I go into detail about all the things. Okay, next question. Oh man, there's so many. Okay, what flip phone do you use? I'm having a difficult time finding a service, but I really want to switch to a dumb phone. Okay, so this, you guys, I actually am super excited that I'm redoing this Q&A because yesterday, after I filmed this Q&A initially, this little guy came. So this looks like it is a smartphone, I know, but it is not. This is not a smartphone. Don't worry, I didn't get a smartphone, but I did get a new phone. I'm gonna tell you about it. So first of all, I switched to a flip phone for a while. I loved everything about it except for 2 things, and I do have videos on it. If you want to go look at those, I will link them down below, about getting rid of my flip phone or my smartphone, kind of getting rid of that smartphone addiction, as well as just some things that happened and all the things that have gotten better since I got rid of my smartphone. It's been beautiful. But 2 things struggled with the flip phone, which is the technology is so old, I can't even get group messages. And so that was really stressful because I have, I help with some girls in our church, and I was in this big group message. Anyways, I couldn't respond to it. It was just a nightmare. And then I occasionally get group messages for other things as well, family stuff and whatnot. And I would get all of the messages separately. I'd have to respond to everyone separately. It was a nightmare. And then the other issue is, of course, what you probably would think of, which is a camera. There's not a nice camera on flip phones. They are just so old, and no one makes new ones because nobody likes to buy them, or they just want to sell you more stuff that you don't need when really no one needs a freaking smartphone. I don't understand it. So all that to say, oh my gosh, we're 15 minutes in. Just so much. Okay, all that to say that I got myself a new phone. It's called the Gab phone. And let me just see if I can show you. I don't know if I can show you. I was exercising, so I have. So these are the only apps on the phone. They're the only ones that are able to get on the phone. You can't add anything else. So just basic stuff, calculator, calendar, messaging, calling, a few just really simple things. You can't get any apps. You can't get on the internet. And it's actually created for teenagers. So this phone was made, so that you can monitor your teenagers better. They can have a phone that looks like a smartphone, so they're not the weirdo at school with a flip phone, but it doesn't have all those features to get them sucked into social media and pornography and all the crappy things that are out on the internet that are just not good for young minds. I don't think they're good for anyone's mind, but especially for a teenager's mind who is still developing. They cannot handle that. It's like giving them a car without teaching them how to drive. When we give them these cell phones, it's even worse. It's even more dangerous. It's just the worst thing. So anyways, these were created for them, but I think they work for anyone. And because I love Gab so much, that's the service that does this, I actually reached out to them and I said, I need you to help my audience, because I know there's so many of you out there who have messaged me and told me I want to downgrade from a smartphone, and you feel inspired to do that, but it's hard because you don't have the camera, you know? And so now you got the camera, you got the group messaging, you have the modern technology without all the distraction and the crappiness of smartphones. So I reached out to Gab and I said I wanted to help you guys, and they gave me a $10 off coupon for all of you. I will link it down below. If you use my coupon code, you can get $10 off, and I think they're having a sale right now for the Christmas for the Christmas holiday season, and you can get an extra $10 off whatever their sale is. So I will link them down below because I just love them so much. So anyway, I would suggest not getting a flip phone. I would suggest getting this just because of those couple inconveniences of the technology being so old. It would be nice if someone could create a flip phone that had better features, but they just haven't. So that's my solution. Okay, next one. How do you shower? So I have POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, meaning when I stand, my blood pools at my feet, meaning that showering is really hard because I wear compression socks all day, every day, except when I'm in the shower, or when I'm sleeping. I take them off when I sleep. So I shower sitting down. I have just like the classic tub shower combo. And so that's what I use. My husband and I, in our dream house that we plan out, and I don't know if we'll ever be able to afford, but you know how you do that, and it's so fun. In our dream house, we do want to have a really nice shower that has like a built-in chair for me to sit on so that I can shower sitting down. So that's how I do it. But right now I just sit in the tub. Oh dear, we got children waking up. Okay, we are back. And I have little Munchkin here with me. Hi, buddy. He just woke up, and it is now, it's been an hour since I was filming. But that is my life currently, trying to fit in all the things. So I don't remember what we were talking about, but you guys, I'm struggling with YouTube right now just because of finding time to work with my two perfect little humans. Love them so much, but we're working on it. My husband's helping me, and we are going to keep bringing content to you. Don't you worry. But man, it's just gonna have to be pretty chill and relaxed as this video for just a little bit until I can hopefully up my quality as this year goes by. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's just do a few more questions here. I think we were talking about showering. Is that the one we did? I shower sitting down. Okay, how old are you? I am 26 years old. For anyone new here, I am married. I have 2 kids. I have a 3-month-old. Hey, guy. And I have a 2-year-old, and she is still napping, hopefully. Yeah, she's still napping. Okay, and yeah, I'm 26. I don't know what else you want to know about me, but okay. Do you eat sugar, caffeine, or alcohol? So I love sugary things. I have a sweet tooth, but it makes me very sick, so I do my best not to eat very much sugar. I get a migraine pretty much every time I eat sugar, so I try to avoid it as much as possible, but I do eat it occasionally. Caffeine and alcohol almost, okay, caffeine almost never, alcohol never. I have never had alcohol in my life. Talked about it before. I just don't understand alcohol. It makes no sense to me, but I don't drink alcohol, never have, never will. Caffeine, coffee, never had coffee, never have, never will. So yes, I get up in the morning and I don't need coffee. And it's a beautiful thing. I love mornings. I do great in the mornings. I wake up at 5 every morning. Videos coming out about that because it's helped me a lot with my chronic illnesses. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But I don't need coffee to get up in the morning, and I wake up at 5 every day, and I'm up with him at night, and I have chronic illnesses, so you don't need coffee. Anyway, next thing, other caffeine, as in like soda pop and stuff. I don't drink soda very often. The only time I drink soda is if I have a really bad migraine that I can't seem to get rid of. I'll have like some kind of caffeine in a soda, but it's not very often. Like I literally don't remember the last time, so it's definitely been at least a year, maybe even longer. I don't remember the last time I did, but occasionally I will if I'm having a really bad migraine. Okay, how do you exercise? Exercise videos coming at you. I just recorded one right before I recorded, well, the first part of this. I mean, I've been recording this video for 2 hours now because had to take a break, feed the baby, and yeah, all the things. But I did film some exercise videos today. I have a huge exercise series coming in January. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna have my 2 normal videos every week. Will be up in January, and then I will have 4 exercise videos a week for 2 months. So January and February, there is a huge exercise series coming that you can follow along with me, starting with 5-minute a day workouts and then working up to 20 minutes a day. So the series is meant to help me and to help you to go from 0 to 20 minutes of working out every day. So I'm super excited about that. It's helped me get more active. I started doing this for me, and I thought if I filmed it, it would help motivate me to do it. And I wasn't sure if I'd actually post them, but I found so much benefit from it. And I'm not an expert. I have worked out with personal trainers before, but I'm not a personal trainer. I like to exercise. I used to be a dance teacher, so I kind of have a dance background, but I'm definitely no professional. And I definitely had a baby 3 months ago, so I don't look like an Instagram model. Hold on. He is getting a little fussy. But this video is not going to get done unless I do this because I've tried 4 times to film this video. And this is just a super casual Q&A, and it's still just not working out. So we're just gonna keep going with a little baby head in the corner, if that's okay. So, point is, not a professional, definitely have lots of flab going on and not looking great. But this has helped me so much, and I just know it's going to help you too if you do it. So please join me in January as we work out. And of course, my normal content, if you're not interested in that, my normal content will be going out as well. Maybe that's why I'm just struggling with keeping up with YouTube, because I'm putting a lot on my plate by also making exercise videos. We're gonna have 6 videos a week for January and February. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, oh man, just so many questions. I'm just gonna skip a few that are a little more specific, I guess. Okay, how do you clean so much? That's a funny question. I love cleaning. It just makes me happy. I like having a clean house. Does that mean my house is always clean? I mean, no, as you can see. But I do have some awesome motivational decluttering videos coming out for you, like I mentioned before, and those will definitely help. That's been my biggest thing to help me keep my house clean, is to declutter. And I have an amazing new dish system. It is blowing my mind how easy dishes are now. I am so excited to share that with you. So I have some awesome tips and tricks about keeping your house clean coming soon, as well as other videos I've already made on my channel. But man, I have a new system that is just amazing. Sorry. Okay. Man, there's so many. Okay, one more question. Let's just do one more. There's so many good ones though. Okay, 2 more questions. Okay, first question. If you could get rid of one symptom forever, what would it be? I love this question. I love getting like more unique questions. It's so fun. So if you guys have more unique questions, let me know. This one, I would say if I could get rid of one annoying symptom, it would definitely be the fatigue or I guess I can't say and. So, okay, I'll choose fatigue. I choose fatigue because when I don't have energy, like I love to do stuff. I love to work here on YouTube, make videos for you. I love to clean. I love to take care of my babies. But sometimes taking care of my babies takes all of my energy and I don't have enough for anything else. And I'm just like the kind of person who likes to keep doing new things. I like doing stuff. So even though I'm definitely a homebody, I do most of my stuff at home. I don't go out very much. I am always doing something, I always try to do something productive. It just makes me happy to do productive things. And so I definitely say fatigue. Okay, last question. Tell me more about your allergies. And then she said she's struggling with being at home and her allergies getting worse at home. Tips for that. That's the gist of the question. So first of all, my allergies are kind of random. Like, I don't really know exactly what I'm allergic to. Definitely allergic to some of the like weeds out where we live. If I go on a walk, which I don't do much anymore because pots, but if I go on a walk or if I am outside, even in our yard, we actually are redoing our yard because we had so many weeds and crap in it and it was making me so sick. So my husband ripped all of it out and he also put a sprinkler system in. He's doing so much out there. So let's just thank him because he's the best. But I just get really sick out in the weeds in our yard. And then dust, I don't know where it's coming from, if it's from outside or what, but when I am in a house that has too much dust, I get so sick. So I vacuum typically twice a day, at least once a day, very minimum once a day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day. And you guys know I love my vacuum, but y'all asking me this question, so I'm going to answer it again with buy yourself a Dyson V11 animal vacuum. It will change your freaking life. I love it so much. Like, it's one of those things that I thought was too expensive, not worth the money, and we ended up getting a dog and this massive couch. And so I decided, you know, I need an easier vacuum because I'm going to need a vacuum more for the dog. And you guys, this vacuum is worth every penny, like every single penny. I've watched some comparison videos about this vacuum versus other light cordless vacuums. So that's one reason I love it. It's light and cordless, super easy to clean with. It's just super fast and easy. And then the other reason I like it is because, oh my gosh, brain fog, what was I talking about? Vacuum. I like it because it's light. Oh, it's cordless, so you don't have to plug it in. It's just super easy in that way. And then it sucks up more than anything else. So there's a bunch of light cordless vacuums on the market, but anytime I've watched a review of the one I have versus other ones, it always says that the Dyson picks up a lot more of the small stuff. So once we got our Dyson vacuum, my allergies got 100 times better. My indoor allergies, like 100 times better. I used to be up all night, like itching and all the, all the allergy symptoms, and I could not sleep. My nose would be running all night, every night. I always thought I had a cold, and every day I was like, I think I'm getting a cold, and my husband's like, dude, you think you're getting a cold for 3 months? I'm pretty sure you have allergies. So anyway, once I got that, it made my life so much better. And I vacuum a lot because I like to keep my house clean and free of dust that makes me sick. You could also try like an air purifier. I don't have one, but that's something I would like to try. So anyway, that's my answer to your question. Get yourself a good vacuum. I will link mine favorite one down below. And I think that's everything. I think that is everything. So that's not everything. I could keep talking. I have more questions, but we're going to finish that video right there. This is probably like a 40-minute video. I don't know. And sorry that we got a little interrupted by little munchkin over here, but that's mom life. So you guys, my life is crazy, but it's the best and I love it. I love every minute. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I am just so happy to be making videos for you. So I'll see you guys next time.